fall in love too easily. I 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 fall in love too easily.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd On Update, our weekly show in which we talk about the nerdy news that excites us, bores us, makes us angry, makes us sad sometimes. We try to focus on happy news, but it's not always the case. But we're here. We're doing it. It's me. And you. And Tom. Here we are. What's up?
I thought you were saying like you and me, like, oh, it's the two hosts and
No,
all
I'm
of you.
talking to the audience. I'm breaking the fourth
Fuck the
wall.
audience. This is about us talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Yeah.
But no.
What he said.
Yeah. Before we get into it, what have you been up to, Josh?
Man, I didn't realize until like 5 minutes to going on. I'm like, oh wow, I'm really tired. What have I been up to? I've been kind of part of my news. Once this happened, it was kind of like there was like a breath of like there was like a sigh of relief, so to speak.
The first exhale.
But yeah, it was like one friend likened it to cheeks puckering. You know, it's like you can kind of just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna let it be now.
I've used the analogy multiple times. You've never seen. I haven't watched it a lot, but I've seen the clip of the Orville.
I haven't seen it, but
there's a moment where like the two wannabe Klingon characters, whatever, they like create a cigarette, and they're like, oh, apparently this was used in blah 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 and caused a lot of cancer. And it's like, so what is this? And it's like people would light it up, smoke it, inhale the fumes, and then exhale. And they're like, why? It's like, I don't know, it killed them. And then they're like, okay. And they started smoking. And then they were like, it's like the first time I've been able to sit down in all my life. I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, to imagine what that could be like.
Yeah. So it's I've officially lost 30 pounds, so that's cool. My
that's
weight
good.
over the weekend was 30 pounds down.
You do like weigh-ins at specific spots or something, or?
Every Saturday morning, put the scale on the specific spot on the floor, just in case it does something. Probably nothing. But otherwise, yeah, just here. We're just here. What about you, Tom? How you doing, man?
I watched the 28 Days movies back to back. Because the new one's coming out soon by the time of this recording. What else did I watch recently? I watched something else.
I've been watching a lot of zombie stuff, like like researching something that we're writing, but I'm just like, there's so many different kinds of zombie movies. Anyway, go on. Sorry,
Josh. This is my turn. You had your turn. I'm kidding.
No, I know.
No
right.
more. I asked you already, and you said nothing.
I know, and I passed.
So that's it. The gavel, the paddle is mine. I used to do the speakies.
The stick is no longer yours, Josh.
What else? I watched The Last Unicorn recently. Have you ever seen that? You can talk.
Okay. Not the death of a unicorn, right?
No. The Last Unicorn. It's an animated film.
Shit.
Don Bluth.
Oh damn! Yeah.
And like
so long.
The song is like by America or whatever, or something like that.
Wow. Deep cut.
Yeah. You know, I've. It's not that I've discovered it, but like, all these movies I've been watching are all on Tubi, and I'm just like
1982.
Yeah, whoa. Dude. And dude, the lead is young Alan Arkin. Like he's a young magician named like Schmendry.
Jeff Bridges is in this?
He's the young Prince Lear. And then Christopher Lee is Mia Farrow is Lady Alethea or the Unicorn. And Christopher Lee is King Haggard.
It's been so long.
But it's just funny. It's just like I was watching it, and then out of nowhere, like I started like getting really teary-eyed at the end, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like this movie's been kind of like it's a nice jaunt, but it's not like oh, this is gonna get you. And then out of nowhere, like at the end, there's all of a sudden the song of The Last Unicorn just plays, and it's like I'm alive, and I was just like, why is this hitting me in such a way? Because it did a really cool thing where it's like. Well, it did a great thing where it's like we returned to the status quo, but forever changed. And I was just like, Oh, you watched it, so like spoilers, everybody. Like they're like, oh, she is no
Been a
longer.
long time, so it might as well be spoilers for me.
But she was. There's the whole thing of like, is she the last unicorn? She's trying to find the other unicorns, and at the end, all the unicorns are found. But then at the end, it's like she went through all this stuff, and it's like she is the only unicorn that will live with regret and her memories. So in a way, she is the last unicorn. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that hit so hard, and I just was not expecting it. So yeah,
Ever since
was
Raoul passed, like death stuff has been really like hitting me of just like, oh man, the finality and like when like I'm crying a lot more these days is what I'm trying to say.
well, I was gonna say, in the last unicorn, unicorns live forever. So like the only ways they die is if they leave their forest or they run away, into nothingness or something like that. But it's like if they're in the forest that they belong in, they live forever. So like again, that's this like thing. She's like, am I really the last one? I can't be the last one. And then it's like this like existential like crisis. But then it's like it's fine. And then at the end, it's just like, oh, because she experienced all these things, she is the last unicorn to kind of like have memories and feel things. I was like, what the hell? I was like, God. Yeah, so that got me. I also just finished watching season 2 of Mob Psycho 100, which is it's a weird show for me because like it's about this kid who's an Esper, ESP, has telekinetic abilities. But then the abilities are kind of like they're still like, oh, okay, do they only allow him to push? Do they allow him to telepathy? No, it could do all this fucking crazy shit. Like someone could control plants, someone could like make metal, someone could like shoot laser beams. You're like, whatever. Being an Esper means anything, or talking to ghosts. But then like I was kind of like, this is wacky and weird. I don't know why people like it so much. Like they're like, oh, it's about emotions. Like, is it? It kind of just feels like about a kid who's kind of a loser, and like all his friends are like kind of mean to him, and then like he starts earning all their respect. And then at the end of season 2, there's this like moment where he's like fighting the big bad guy of the season, and there's just this conversation about like people need other people to grow. Everyone has such a different way of living that you can't ever put a value on how someone else chooses to live their life. And when someone decides to be mean and have a sad life, you can't really make judgments because they just might have been given a bad card. And it's more sad if we just choose not to help them. Then I was just like, what the hell? Like, it's one of those like, bam! I was like, oh my god, stop, Jesus!
Life lesson.
It's interesting. It's interesting. There's a 3rd season, and yeah, I'll be watching that soon at some point. But
Bonnie and I have been rewatching Dairy Girls. It's on Netflix. It's a very funny show. It takes place in Northern Iowa, and it's so funny.
It's messed up.
A lot of zombie stuff.
Is Dairy Girls a zombie thing?
No. Sorry, those were 2 separate thoughts.
Oh, okay.
But I meshed them together.
Okay, I was gonna say
Dairy Girls is a comedy. It's very funny.
I was gonna say Dairy Girls has nothing to do with Stephen King, right?
No.
That's so funny. It's so funny how Stephen King has warped the connotation of dairy. I'm just like, oh yeah, like the effed up place where Pennywise and all these other things happen.
Or the Troubles in Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Troubles.
We got some news. Would you like to go first? Take another exhale?
Sure. Okay. I get to say it. The video game strike has been suspended. Blah, 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 blah. Yay! It has
flashback to the first time we were on strike, and then it's like
exactly. Yeah, it was suspended on Wednesday. So naturally all voice actors, even I, have like all of their video game announcements coming out. Like, yeah, exactly. It's just like I've been in all the like. It's just my feed is just video game announcements, and it's like that's awesome. That's amazing. I had some pretty cool ones come out, including my first lead role in a video game,
Oh,
Freedom Wars Remastered. Check it out. So yeah, that it is suspended. Um, it was a wild last like month to six, like 4 to 6 weeks of the strike. It was a. I'll tell you, being a part of a union is an interesting thing, and I have become such a union
death,
guy. Yes.
destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, exactly. I've become death. No, I've become such a big proponent of unions and like for the people, and just like learning a lot about unions, and it's very interesting, and it makes sense that so much of the country, so much of the world is trying to do it, is trying to unionize. What else? We got an interesting announcement. I find it interesting just because it's so long after the first one. Spaceballs 2. Spaceballs 2
28
was
years later,
announced.
guys.
I mean,
No, it's more than that. It's
it's a,
like 30 or something like that, right?
yeah, something like that. Let me see. It's almost 40 years, I believe.
Jesus.
Um,
The trailer announcement
I
that first
love,
good.
it's 1987, so yeah,
Jesus.
almost 40 years. Spaceballs is one of my favorite movies. I love it. It's so funny. A lot of the main cast is coming back. I mean, obviously John Candy will not be,
What?
but many will be coming back. Yeah, what? Too soon? Um, so yeah, I'm excited about that. It's I love Mel Brooks. I was telling somebody the other day that my humor is steeped in Monty Python, Jim Carrey, and Mel Brooks. Like those, that's my sense of humor. And like a really quick like honorable mention for news, my friend Ashley Birch released a mental health show on
I
YouTube
saw it.
called "I'm Happy You're Here." The first episode is
Anxiety.
about anxiety. Um, it's very funny. It's like it's under the guise of like it kind of seems like almost like a Sesame Street, but with adult humor. It's very funny. It's very funny, and I've been cutting together some of the social media clips and whatnot for it. But yeah, check it out. It's very good. It's I'm excited that mental health conversations are happening more publicly nowadays. So
Uh, Viewer discretion is advised. It is not because it quote unquote it presents itself a little bit of don't touch me, don't hug me, I'm scared, Muppety kind of thing. It's very like Blues Cluesy look, but like the
mhm.
language is very adult.
Yes.
If anything, it's actually really cool because it's like Adult Swimish. It's very keen
Hmm.
for Adult Swim. I think audiences.
Some of the jokes are just so. Oh my god, I laughed out loud. They're so good.
It's funny because we're all nerdy in different ways. We all have different hands on the pulses of different parts of the entertainment industry. And so when Josh has like brought up Ashley Birch, I was like, I feel like I should know this name, but I don't know this name. And then you're like, oh, it's the voice actor for this game. I was like, oh, okay. And then out of nowhere, like I was like driving home, and I was just like, all right, let me find some song to play on my YouTube. And all of a sudden, like it just showed up, like, um, it showed the thumbnail, so I clicked it, and then I was like, oh. And I was like, is this? And I was like, oh, this is Ashley Birch. I was like, oh, okay, I get to see live action work, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, not the video game stuff, but the live action stuff. So that
She's
was pretty
also in
fun.
Mythic Quest. She's very. It's so
Mm.
funny. That was recently canceled, which is interesting because they're gonna refilm, or they're gonna do like another finale, so it properly ends, which is like
A movie?
that. It's a no, they're just it's a show, so they're gonna like properly. I don't think that they knew that they were gonna be canceled, so they're gonna redo the finale
Oh,
or something like that. Anyway,
Redux.
that's all my news. What about you, Tom? Back to you.
I should say, it didn't. Did we talk about this last time? Did it happen before last week? I just wanted to bring it up only because you brought up Mythic Quest. I did go to this thing called The Last of Us FYC. I wanted to
Yeah,
take Josh
whatever.
with me, but Rob McElhaney
Whatever.
did the moderation for it. And it was just like, oh, Mythic Quest. And I was like, I still haven't watched that show. I know so many people. I know people who've worked on it. I don't know so many people. I've known people who've worked on the entirety of the show. Um, And I was like, oh, and then now you bring it up. I was like, oh, so is that person gonna come back to work because they were part of the crew? But anyways, my news today, everyone. The first bit of news I want to say is the fucking tabloids and trades and journalism is just fucking gone. It is left of the building. It was so okay. Look, we know that here at Nerd On, we're not going to be 24-hour news cycle. We're not going to be like, cool, breaking news. We broke it, guys. We got the scoop
we've
first.
Only once in our lives had like an actual breaking thing where like a video game company was like, here, we're gonna give like once, and it wasn't even that big of a deal. It was
I remember one time. I don't know if you were there for it, but I think when Steve's on the stream was like, it has just been announced that Val Kilmer passed, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? It's like I was so angry. I was just like, kill the vibe. We're having a good time, and then all of a sudden we were all sad. But you know that's the news, right? But my thing real quick. God, I've just been seeing the worst articles about this new Superman thing, and I've been just trying to not, if you don't have anything good to say, don't fucking talk about it. And all of it is just bad opinion shit. That's like, this isn't news. This isn't anything spectacular. You could do exposés on the actors, the cast, the crew, the making of. That's great. But like online discourse shit is just like the most bottom of the barrel level of like, let's just pass around information. And I'm like, is this really what I'm finding on every like Variety, Rolling Stones, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So like I went to like
I can't all of it. I'm just like, oh my god.
It's like, Jesus Christ. And then it's funny because it's just like, oh, toxic fans need to take a chill pill. It's like, y'all need to take a chill pill if you keep fucking talking about it. Like, it's one of those things that's like, the boogeyman doesn't exist if you don't acknowledge it, kind of thing. But then you keep bringing it up, and it's like, for fuck's sake. Like, so the news that's actually cool, this comes from the very reputable, well-known JoeBlow.com.
Hell yeah.
Because it was the only bit of news that I was like, cool, this actually is fucking real news. 6 hours ago, Kevin Frazier but posted on Joe Blow that Dune 3 will be adding, I don't know how to pronounce this name properly, but I believe it's Nakoa Wolf Momoa and Ida Brooks to join the sequel of Dune 3, or the sequel of Dune, as the children of Paul Atreides, which I like a lot because Dune is great and Dune is awesome. And for those who don't know, spoilers, the next Dune movie will be called Dune Messiah, which is based off the second book of the series. The third movie will be based off the second book, which is always weird to me. So
they spend 2 movies on one book. I'm just making sure so I understand. Like, cool.
Mm-hmm. That's that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to the books in general. So
this is the funny thing. The first Dune book is probably the biggest book, and they took 2 movies to do that. The Hobbit is like a fucking chapter compared to how big the Dune book is, and they took 3 movies, and you're like, why? Why?
Now you're just milking it.
Yeah, I mean, Guillermo del Toro wanted to do 2 movies for The Hobbit, and I think that would have made sense. But like, so this fat book, 2 movies. But yeah, spoilers for everybody. Yeah, they're going to be Leto II and Ganima, the twin children of Paul Atreides and Chani. And this has been confirmed by Deadline. Yeah, I don't want to explain too much of their roles. I'm just going to say this. The movie takes place, quote unquote, 12 years after the events of the first one. However, I don't know how to say, but they have a bigger role in the third book, which is called Children of Dune. It's not Dune Messiah. Dune Messiah, it's a lot more about, like, again, the first book is so much about like how belief becomes a control system, propaganda and religion, and abusing it for your own goals, the bullshit of like the intergalactic empire, all that shit.
Bullshit.
and then the second one's like, all right, so we have this new religious messiah. Let's destroy the mythology of what it means to be a messiah. And Paul is like, I hated this. I don't know what to do. If I don't do something, trillions of people die. If I do something, trillion other people will die. If I do the other thing, I will die. And so it's like, ah. And it's just like, yeah, the entire galactic empire's balance is up in the air. And third one is all about the consequences of the actions of the second book. And then the third, I can't go on. But Dune, we like Dune here. Dune 3, I'm it's really funny because I don't want to spoil it. But people who know Duncan, Idaho, yeah, man, Jason Momoa, what a smart cast, because that guy will never not have a job if they continue to do more Dune movies. Just saying. Okay, cool.
Just saying.
So the next part of the
show. Yeah, let's go into it. The next part of the show is which we answer questions from you, the people. You can submit your questions all sorts of ways, but the very best and most direct way is to join the Discord, nerdon.tv/Discord. There are channels there that you can pop your questions into, and the very, 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 very best way to get your questions answered first with priority is to join the Nerd On Nation, powered by Patreon, nerdon.tv/Patreon. And you can ask questions like B-Rad. B-Rad asks, what's your One Piece? Something you love that's massive and unwieldy, but what you want desperately to get more people into. And where would you recommend someone start if they're new to your thing?
Something you love that's massive and unwieldy, but you want desperately to get more people into. What would you recommend to someone if they're new to your thing? I could say it's so massive and unwieldy. Desperately want people to get into. I would say it's either Dune. Okay, is Dune actually that big? I don't think it's as big as like getting into anime. I feel like anime is just so much bigger, and I wish more people get into it because again, I went to Solo Leveling's FYC event, and that's crazy to think that an anime is now is up for Emmy consideration, and I'm like, that's so cool. As a young person, I grew up watching genre, superheroes and cartoons and Goosebumps and anime. And then as I grew up and wanted to like get more into filmmaking and storytelling, there was always this like duality and, we're here to talk about like elevated art forms and blah, blah, blah. It's what happened with cinema and theater, right? Theater looked down at cinema and cinema looks down at everything else. And there was this part of me that's like, I like the comics, I like the anime, but like, but those rely on blah, 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 blah. And now to see them kind of being recognized for the good dramatic storytelling that they have, and there's a lot of people who are trying to make those influences, like fucking Darren Aronofsky, much respect, is a fucking hack because he just takes a bunch of fucking Satoshi Kon's work and throws it into his movies. And I'm like, some of the greatest iconic imagery you created or you put in are all based off of anime, and you don't even like want to recognize it, which is irritating. But yeah, I think anime is something I'd want more people to get into. Like, also it's like, first of all, don't tell me that I can't handle commitment because I can watch a long show. Don't tell me I can't be patient because I could watch a show that has filler episodes. And also don't tell me I don't know how to like understand long forms of character development because I've watched characters who look completely different than who they are internally than what they first started. I just feel like yeah, like, and also the art style and the animation, the action, like I'm getting very weary of the kind of fight choreography I'm seeing a lot nowadays, where the camera is like feels like Link's fairy in Legend of Zelda, where it's just kind of annoying and it's always next to the person. I'm like, let me just see the action. Like, but now I have to like pretend I'm
to be so close.
It's like I'm a GoPro on a guy's fists and his like legs, and I'm like, I can't see shit, man. Like,
I'm so glad you figured that out, and I'm sure you came in your pants when you figured you could do that. But please,
yeah, I'm just like,
put it on a tripod somewhere else.
just like, if you're gonna move it, then move it to a point where like I can see it, and it's like if you want to be dynamic with shit, then it's like cool, like put it towards their POV, not like inside the punch. And I'm like, I can't see shit, man. In anime, I think the action fight scenes are so good, and also just like the slice of life stuff, which is just like, good drama, good storytelling, and then they offer a little bit of this like in between stuff that like I think kids television isn't doing, where like I think of not Your Lie, but Sound Euphonium a lot. We did an episode on that, and it was just like how it was a show that about these kids who really wanted to work hard and they got through all their bullshit. And it wasn't like a sitcom, right? Like most kids' television shows are like all sitcoms. And it's like, how about drama for kids? And it's like where kids are like, someone was bullied, so this kid's getting pulled out of the school. This kid's like getting like their parents are getting a divorce, so like they're gonna leave, and it's like important shit. I'm like, oh cool, but they also like preparing for a tournament or for a performance in front of an audience is a big deal for kids. But if you never show that and you only show that in movies and like one episode of a sitcom, then it's like it doesn't really exist. Versus Sound Euphonium is over the course of an entire season. So I wish people got more into anime, and like I think there's this weird Americanism where a lot of people think like they have to burn through it and they have to like absorb it all at once, and it's like just enjoy it. Like just go through it and like watch it once a week, like how we did. And there's a lot of episodes, but it's like if you want to watch more, they're available, but you don't have to like consume a whole season over a weekend. It's like that's what burns people out, and that's what makes it so daunting for so many people.
Yeah.
How about you, Josh?
That was such a well thought out answer, and I'm like, there's a part of me that leans toward Walking Dead a little bit. There's the show gets a lot of hate. It gets a lot of hate, and I understand. I mean, having rewatched all of The Walking Dead over the past few months, it's like I get it. I get it. I understand. There's a part of me that comes to it with a little bit of a different flavor because I started with the comic books. Like that was, I think I've told the story ad nauseum, but when I first got into comic books, it was my buddy Buzz going, well, me saying I don't like comics, and him going, well, you haven't read the right comics yet. And he handed me the collection of The Walking Dead Volume 1 and what the fuck?
Why the Last Man?
No, that was next. Preacher. Preacher Volume 1. Why the Last Man was next. That was so good. Oh my God, it's so good. So it's like I came to it with like a different sort of appreciation. I don't know. I think I love the universe so much, and I think it's kind of like watching Jurassic Park movies for me anyway, where it's just like it doesn't take much to please me. Zombie things, it's fun to watch. I've realized lately that I'm a big fan of zombie apocalypse in general, whether it's movies,
what if it's
TV
bad
shows. Huh?
What if it's like a bad like
a B movie type thing?
Maybe not even that, just also not that great, not well made.
Oh, I've watched a couple of things over the past couple of weeks where I was like,
And you still love
I
it?
don't ever need to see that again,
Okay,
but I'm
okay,
so glad that I got to see that interpretation of zombies. Um,
okay. Have you seen Anna
uh,
Anna and the Apocalypse?
no.
It's a musical.
Oh, wait.
Um,
No, no, no. Yes. Yes, I have. Wow. It's been a long time. Um,
uh, ooh, what's the? Ooh, hold on. My 31 days of horror movies. I watched a lot of
yeah.
um horror movies, and there was one that I saw recently that was effed up. Um, and there was one that was like a Filipino one. Where the fuck is it? Rampant? No.
You know what
Uh,
I realized? I
what?
was I was last week year old when I realized that I Am Legend is not about zombies.
Vampires.
It's vampires. I didn't even like
I
I was like,
mean,
"Oh,
technically,
yeah,
it's
yeah," but
about
I didn't know that.
society changing.
Okay, everything is about something.
Yes,
of
they should be.
every it should be, but it's like, well, this is a zombie movie. But
Like,
I didn't know that
have you seen?
until this. Hmm?
Have you seen? Was it Return? The Night of the Return of the Walking Dead.
Yes.
One with
Yeah.
Tarman.
Yeah.
Brains. That is like a baller zombie. That guy was dope looking. I was talking to a friend who loves horror movies, and that's one of his favorite ones. Um, is this the one? Outside? Yeah. Have you seen Outside?
Outside.
Outside is a Filipino zombie movie.
I saw Train to Busan for the
Mm-hmm.
first time.
Busan.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that's so good. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Uh,
that looks good. Oh,
dude.
it's newish. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I mean,
Oh,
there's a part of me that leans towards The Walking Dead. Is it all strong? No, no, it's not. But there's a part of me that just loves the universe of it. I love that they keep going. There's some things that I don't agree with, decisions that were made. A decision that like
Oh.
watching a show like watching the current Dead City. I watched the most recent episode today, and I it looks like they're making a decision towards a certain character, and I'm like, I don't know if I. It's like you can't give somebody a character arc and redemption, and then take it back. Be like, never mind, he hasn't changed. But he was so. No, you can't. No, no, stop it.
Negan?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's. I
He
mean,
killed your
pretty
husband.
Well known about it's pretty well known about the universe, but it's like he had such. For me, I think he had such a great arc and a great in the show of just a great change, and it was nice seeing that redemption arc unfold. Redemption, I'm going to put in quotes because not everybody agrees that he fully redeemed himself, because you can't really. I mean, it's unforgivable what he did. But
Oh yeah.
it's like okay, he's trying. It's so it's interesting to see this current show unfold, to see what's going to it yeah, see what happens. Anyway, next question.
Real quick, just because you're talking about zombies and shit, and it got me boiling thinking. I was like, because I feel like you should watch some more zombie shit. Have you?
I've been watching like so many like zombie movies that the sequel to Train to it's Busan. Is that how you say it? Not great. Not as
I
good.
kind of miss that era of movies where it's like not as good as the first. It's
Yeah.
like cool, let it die.
Completely, you could tell that they got some money, and you're like, damn, nice. Might want to spend a little bit more time on the writing, maybe.
It sucks when they like take 5 years to develop it, and they're like, "Cool, can we finally make it?" It's like, "Yeah, I'll give you no money." Then it's like, "Cool, make another one in 6 months." You're like, "What the fuck?" But have you heard of Garth Ennis's book Crossed?
Yes.
There's a movie called The
I think
Sadness.
I read like the first volume.
There's a movie called The Sadness. It's a Taiwanese film written and directed by a Canadian filmmaker. and it's highly inspired by that book, and so it's really effed up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. All you have to do is just like search that comic book.
This is
and,
the one where
see
like the
some of
id
cover
takes
art.
over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens in here, and it's really bad. It's really bad. Really
bad.
bad. We watched one of those, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Next question.
Next question. What's the best Frankenstein/Frankenstein-like movie?
Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein.
I dig it. That was going to be my answer, so I'm going to pick another.
No, that could be your answer. I had a different answer, but I'm just saying the obvious one.
Well, there's so many that I'm just like, okay, well, there's Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's Edward Scissorhands. There's like not going directly to Frankenstein. Yeah, mine would be Young Frankenstein. Let's be Josh.
There was a movie. Oh, I guess Lisa Frankenstein's a thing. Okay, is this the one? Oh yeah. That's the one I watched recently, and I really liked. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Have you seen this one?
It is on my watch list. Cool.
Spoilers. It's a Frankenstein movie.
Damn.
Tom is louder than Josh. Weird. Yeah, T-Dog. I don't want to hear it no more. Y'all can fucking get off these nuts and on this level.
Listen, dude, we're streaming over the interwebs across the city. He is the host of said stream, and for some reason, the host, it's always like, you want to be loud, right? Like, you're number one, right? So we're going to make you loud. Everybody else.
It's never been me.
Fuck off.
It's never been me. It's never been me. I work so hard. Josh has whipped me so many times in the California basement that doesn't exist, and it's like, Tom, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Absolutely.
Tom, if you're not right here,
Absolutely.
then you're gonna fuck up the framing. Then I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it, and everyone's like,
all about presentation.
and everyone's just like, Tom, fucking, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm like, but I tried to. We've
had fallings out, and then we've gotten back together.
It's like butt cheeks being split by shit, but it comes back together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So wait. What's the next thing? Oh, what's the best Frankenstein? Yeah. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Except it takes place in like the underdeveloped projects, and it's like cool. We're actually talking about some. We're going to be including characters. It's cool, and it's a little interesting because they take a little bit of liberties on like the monster. Like if it touches you, like it'll like melt your skin off. And I was like, ugh, I don't like that. And
goodness.
And this guy is like, I don't want to fuck with, because like I think the original Frankenstein, he's like a man. He's just like, oh, I wish to be.
He's like a man.
And then he's like, no one loves me because there's staples on my face. And then everyone's like, you are a monster. He's like, but you are all treating me. You are all acting as if you're monsters, and I just want to live and to love. And then I Frankenstein.
Okay,
Holy fuck. T-Dog, that's a deep cut. Let me look at it real quick.
Frankenstein.
I Frankenstein. Back when they were like, dude, Aaron Eckhart, action roles, please. And where everyone's like, what? Fucking no reservations? Fucking Harvey Dent? And they're like, yeah, action movies. And it's like the same time when they were like Paul Bettany, put him in Legion, put him in Priest. And it's like, fucking Shakespeare in Love? It's like,
he is Aaron Eckhart is so ripped in I Frankenstein. It's probably dehydrated for those shots.
He is. He is. You knew that. I mean, same thing with Paul Bettany in Legion. I was like, why are you so ripped? Like, it's just like
so ripped.
It's just like it's like Michael Fassbender playing the assassin in Assassin's Creed. It's like, why? It's like we don't you're a great actor. No one needed this from you. It's just like I don't know. It's just kind of funny. It's one of
You're
those things.
living
It's
in
like
a world where you're just like, this was a casting decision that was seriously made.
because it's just like
not a bad one, but it's also like, this is here. We're here, everybody.
it's like Paul
is
Bettany. This guy throws a crucifix that cuts people's faces off. You're like, what? And it's like Aaron Eckhart. He should be like punching dudes because he's like Frankenstein. It's like what?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
you got good old Yvonne Strahovski. I saw her at The Handmaid's Tale.
Nice.
Damn, yeah, apparently I gotta watch that show now. So, I guess that's the thing. That's some news. Emmy voting is happening this week, so I'll be casting my votes probably tonight.
Boom. I get to vote on the strike.
If you want me to vote for your show, you will have to send $500 in the mail.
You're gonna have to have a better FYC event. That's what you're gonna have.
You're gonna have to, studios. Okay, studios. This is the thing. Put some goddamn tents outside for your people who are waiting. Give them some goddamn room temp.
Sunburn, but that was like that was still a good event. But I got a sunburn.
Give them some goddamn room temp box fucking water. Jesus Christ. Let them bring the fucking water into the studio, into the theater. Fucking crazy. And third, don't be assholes about this fucking no-show policy thing. Like, for fuck's sake. Like, people can make it, people can't make it. Just there's people who are in line waiting to get in.
Life happens.
Let them get in. Let them get in. Let me in. Let me in.
Next question.
Next question. There is no.
On to the other.
Yeah.
It
What's?
looks like there's still an X on the other page of questions.
I'll take a look.
Question.
I'll take a look.
I think we've had this like in the wings for.
This is good.
months.
This page specifically that no one's can see is meant for us to possibly do podcasts out of. So I don't want to erase these.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
you know me?
Know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
I mean,
I get it. I understand. I get it.
T-Dog,
I
if
already
you have
an
a
answer for it, yeah. T-Dog, come on, get in here.
I mean, we can't
It's
ask.
summer.
We can't ask. We could do this question from Brad as well. Oh, sorry, this one right here. That's actually not bad. And we can still hold it for. Oh, okay, never mind. T-Dog asked a question. What's your favorite treat to give a dog? Nope. Restraint.
My curiosity. The one that gives me the most like joy, I just think it is the funniest thing that they love this so much. But my dogs Cleo and Luna, everybody knows Luna.
You just read it?
Yeah.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
They love
so.
iceberg lettuce.
Oh. Water.
So I'll take iceberg lettuce out, and they can hear the crunch, and they're like, "Hey, bitch, give me some," and then just throw some, and they just like, it's pretty funny. They look like little pack rats, like taking a piece of lettuce and just like going into the other room, like you're like, they should be shamed or something like that. But it's the funniest thing.
I don't normally give treats to dogs because I'm not around enough dogs to carry treats with me. But I'll say when people have treats around and they're like, "Do you want to give them a treat?" I like to. That's my favorite treat to give is the one that their owner just gave to me. It's like, here you go. It's owner approved, fresh off the truck.
Yeah. Cheese is a good one too. Cheese was Raoul's favorite treat. He loved that shit.
Any specific? American, Swiss, provolone, Gouda?
I like two cheeses. I mean, I like a lot of cheeses, but Tillamook sharp cheddar is a good one, and Havarti. We got some Havarti around, but we would always, for him, it was just like keep it simple, just some sharp cheddar cheese. Boom, cut it into cubes. Yep, the cheese tax. You must pay the cheese tax.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's cheese tax. You gotta pay it. It's the thing.
Is that like a
what's
dog
the-
thing, or is that like a real life thing? I don't know.
No, it's a dog thing.
Okay,
It's just
I'm
kinda,
like,
it's just kind of
what?
like a known all the owners know. It's just like the cheese tax.
Whoa, there's a
you said that
song?
there was another. Yeah, there's a song.
Jesus Christ.
The-
Oh, yeah.
You said that you.
There's a song. There's a song. There's a question here that we can't ask, and it kind of is funny because it ties into a little well, T-Dog asked another question in chat, so we can answer that one. I was gonna say we could also just play a game. We did this one time when you weren't here. It was me, Steves, and Corey, and we did. Have you heard of Don't Break the Chain?
No.
So pretty much, you name an actor, I name a movie. You get an actor from that movie, another actor from that movie, and then I do another actor from that movie that you pick. So pretty much, don't break the chain, and don't make it fucking hard. Like Steve's and Corey were like, "Oh, but what about fucking this weird
Don't
Swedish
be an
film?"
asshole.
Exactly. It's supposed to be like fun. So like, this is the example. Let me see. Let me look it up. 2 seconds. While we do that, while we look up, which is a better snack cheese? Which is a better snack? Cheese cubes, strawberry, or yogurt?
Why not all three? I mean, I love cheese. I realize that like all my favorite foods, Mexican food, pizza, they are really just like they're just cheese. It's just cheese. I like cheese. Next
Okay.
would probably. I mean, it depends on the yogurt. It really
So-
does depend on the yogurt.
So this was one of the examples that. So it's like, don't break the chain. One person says Robert Pattinson. Next person says Twilight. Kristen Stewart. Twilight Breaking Dawn. They're like Taylor Lautner. Shark Boy Lava Girl. George Lopez. Valentine's Day. And then Valentine's Day's got everybody. So it's like you could fucking do that. So, okay. Don't break the chain. I will start. If you're okay
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
I will do Gary Oldman.
The Fifth Element.
Bruce Willis.
Die Hard.
Alan Rickman.
Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe.
What's that? Paperboy? No, what's that? Oh, Swiss Army.
Man.
Swiss Army Boy? Yeah, Swiss Army Man.
Paul Dano.
No Country for Old Men.
Javier Bardem.
Oh, shit. No, did Paul Dano, is he in No Country for Old Men? Or
Is
no,
he?
No,
No, he's in Prisoners.
no.
Wait, is Paul Dano in No Country for Old Men? Yeah. Wait. No Country for Old Men? He is not in No Country for Old Men, so you broke
No,
the chain.
I'm thinking of something out. Yeah, I broke the chain.
It's fine. So now you start. You go with an actor, then I do a movie.
Paul Rubens. There Will Be Blood. That was the movie I was thinking about.
Oh. Pee-wee's Adventure?
I broke the chain because
I was like, why would you pick Paul Rubens?
because I was looking on I was looking up Paul Dano and
Paul
Paul
Rubens
Rubens came
showed
up
up.
first.
Okay. I'll let you start again since you broke it.
Tom Hanks.
Toy Story.
Oh my god. My brain just like
What would have been an
Tim
easier?
Arnold?
Tom Arnold?
No, not Tom. No, not Tim.
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen. Oh my god.
All right, I'm going to start the chain.
You do it. You do it.
I got you.
can't.
Let me show you how it's done, baby.
Oh, okay.
Don Cheadle.
Oh, Iron Man 2?
Robert. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson.
Black Widow.
Florence Pugh.
No, just kidding. The Thunderbolts.
What's an easy one for you then? It would be David Harbour.
Does TV count? Like Stranger Things?
Sure, we'll count it.
Okay.
Winona Ryder.
Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton.
Batman Begins.
Nope.
Oh, you said Michael Keaton? Sorry, Batman.
If it's Batman, then Jack Nicholson.
Anger Management.
Adam Sandler.
Happy Gilmore.
Carl Weathers.
Oh, shit.
That's the way you thought?
No, I mean, it's like an easy like name to be like, oh, yeah. Carl Weathers. Oh, it's
First
Rocky.
one. Sylvester
First one,
Stallone.
yeah. Oh, Jesus. Judgment Day? No. Judge Dredd.
Oh, then it's Michael Ironsides? Is he in that?
$1995 Judge Dredd.
Nope. I broke the thread. I broke the chain. Fucking Rob Schneider's in this bitch. Max von Sydow. I could have picked him.
Armando Sante.
Oh,
Diane
James
Lane,
Earl
my
Jones is in there. Damn. Why would you pick Judge Dredd?
God. I was thinking about Judge Dredd recently. I was thinking about, oh, maybe I'll watch that.
Okay.
That's too funny.
You start the chain.
I see what you're. I see.
You see how I try to go for big ensembles and you just like, let's
yeah,
go.
You no, it's well, because I like. Here's the thing. I'm not good at trivia. I can tell you that I do know that I know a lot of stuff in my head. I know a lot of information, but on the spot, no, thank you. For some reason my brain goes, I don't know that, and then it's like, oh, 5 minutes later, oh yeah, that's the word.
Don't discount
I'm
yourself.
just like,
Don't discount yourself. This is why AI wins. It's because people doubt themselves. It's like just push a little bit.
doesn't mean the information isn't there, and I'll eventually get to it. I just don't have the information right fucking now. That's what people want. They just want right fucking now.
Well, that's what games are for.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
It is a Blue Mounds shirt. Blue Mounds State shirt. What rhymes with Best Bros? Mojitos. Blue Mounds State.
I am going to start where we left off. Sylvester Stallone.
The Expendables. There's everyone.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Fuck. Then
I see. No, I get it. It's like you don't want to pick like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, he's known, but
is he known with anyone?
yeah, it's like you look at his list. I'm looking at his list of movies, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, how would you if you picked one? It's like if you said Time Cop, I'd be like, I have no.
Yeah, I have no idea who the fuck. And the only thing I was like,
I have no
do
idea.
have you seen the movie Breakin'?
No.
So I'm like, okay, he has a bit part in there where he dances. I'm like, he's not the lead in there. So I'll start.
I say we sing us out. No, just
no. Two more tries. Just we had a good big chain. We had a good big chain. So let's get another one.
This is like that game when it's just fucking as simple as like you're stoned and you're just trying to keep the balloon up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one. This is good. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. They got to be in everything. Anne Hathaway.
Princess Diaries.
What the fuck's her name? the mom.
No!
What's her name? The mom, Julie Andrews.
Fuck. Sound of Music.
I don't know who the fuck's in that. Sound of Music? Not
I'm
Mary
sorry,
Poppins?
man. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
could've gone Dick
I
Van Dyke.
I broke it. That's fine. Christopher Plummer's in this bitch.
Oh, she's in Bridgerton. Well, I haven't watched Bridgerton.
But then you could have done Dick Van Dyke, and I could have done JJ Bang Bang, and then the chain would have been broken.
Yeah,
Because it's
there's like no like. Well,
it's
you
like
could go
Benny Hill.
Yeah,
And it's
but
like,
the
oh,
other. Oh god. that's
okay,
too
okay,
funny.
okay.
Okay,
Next,
so T-Dog has thrown out Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. You want to start it, or you want me to start
You started off.
it? Avengers Endgame.
Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Man 2.
Is that the one with Jeff Bridges? No, that's
That's the first one.
the first one.
Second one's with I Want My
Nope.
Bird, Dancing
Oh
Boy.
yeah. I want my bird. Is Cheadle in that?
Yes, he is.
But also, sorry, now we're going down like history. Okay, I'll say Cheadle. Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Ooh. Oh, Rush Hour 2.
Oh my god. Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Then I
Rush
give
Hour
you
1.
then I give you Around the World in 80 Days.
Is Hugh Jackman in that?
No.
2004? Oh, Steve
Yeah.
Coogan? Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was like,
all British actors are the same, Josh.
because like there's hella people. There's Owen Wilson. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger's in there, and I was like,
Holy shit.
I'm
Wow,
trying.
this cat. Wow, I haven't watched this in so long. Holy shit.
I give you lobs, bro. I give you lobs.
Listen, man. I told you. On the spot knowledge, bro. Do
But-
not put me on your trivia team. Unless the question is like they ask it, and then you can go around the room a moment, and then it's like, yeah, it's
Okay. Okay, last one of the night.
Okay.
Please God. Jack Black.
School of Rock. Should have been the holiday.
Joan Cusack.
I'm gonna look her up and I'm gonna be like, God damn it.
Gross Point
Joan-
Blank.
So what? Joan
Toy
Cusack.
Story 2.
So many good movies. Toy Story 4.
She's in the second one. She's whatever.
I know. I'm just like, oh gosh, I failed you. So I failed you.
Oh shit. Okay. Last one is from T-Dog. T-Dog, give us one. Give us either a movie or give us an actor, and then we'll end it from there. Miranda Cosgrove. Miranda Cosgrove. Chris Pine. Josh, you want to start or you want me to
Star
start?
Trek.
Okay, then I'll say Carl Urban.
Thor Ragnarok? Is he in that?
Yes. Then I will say, what's gonna be easy for you? Anthony Hopkins.
Silence of the Lambs.
Fuck. Is this one easy for you? Jodie Foster?
Fuck. Oh god, because I keep thinking of like old things. Oh shit, Elysium?
Oh, okay. Matt Damon.
Oh my god.
There's a number
Ocean's
after
11.
Yeah, I was like, there's a number after 10. Brad Pitt.
Fury?
Okay, then I'll do Shia LaBeouf.
Transformers.
Then I will do Anthony Anderson.
just
There's a
looking at face.
marsupial
Okay.
named Jack.
Okay, Anthony Anderson. Nope. Again, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna look at his movies. And I'm gonna be God bless. God, he was in The Departed. Oh my God, Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, a
That's
marsupial
what you were
named
pointing me
Jack.
towards.
Yeah, and I was like, I
Oh
don't
my
fucking got
God.
it. See,
Oh.
this is my curse, Josh. Blessed with all this knowledge that doesn't do shit.
Well, it's like I have the knowledge. You have it more readily accessible. Like you're just like, oh, that thing.
This is why
Sometimes I remember the release year of movies. Like just like, oh, that movie, 1996, and I'm like, oh fuck, I was right.
there's a game online called boxofficega.me, and you pretty much like, so it's like September 26th, 1997, and it'll be like the first movie on top of the box office has been in the box office for 3 weeks. And then it'll be like, what movie is this? And you're like, what the fuck? And then you can get like hints like with the director, the tagline, the cast, the genre and stuff like that. I used to do that shit, and that shit was like, I don't know, man. Like, I have a pretty keen sense from like 2013 after, but before that I was like, dude, impossible. I couldn't do it. Okay, cool. We'll sing out and then let's raid over to Brad.
Yes. Everybody, thank you so much for watching, for listening, wherever you are. Yeah, join us here on the... Oh, I just had a burpee. I'm sorry. I hate burpees. Yeah, check out our website, nerdon.tv. Check out our podcast. We have several podcasts on all the different podcast feeds. This is where to catch us, the most recent stuff oftentimes. And our podcast feed, we're adding more and more episodes. So good things. But that's it. That is the night. Appreciate you all. Drink water. It's starting to get hot, at least here. That's it. You know the drill. As always.
Nerd on.
Nerd on.